So today the topic is going to be about energy, chakras, and also in the end, I'm going to do a meditation so that you can understand how to feel your blocks and possibly um use a meditative visualization protective shield to protect your own energy. So, welcome again, all of you who all are here today on Zoom and Facebook and wherever you're watching. Unfortunately, people on Facebook, I wouldn't be able to reply to anything directly because I am like on Zoom here and it's not possible for me to interact in both the platforms. And I'm just admitting some of you. Yeah. So all of us, we know that. All of us, I think we are aware that everything in the manifested world is energy. Everything in matter is made out of energy. So there is no two ways about it. Like science has proved it, ancient spirituality has proved it. So we all have that understanding by now. So, but what makes everything different in this entire universe is the frequency of energy, the vibrational frequency of different energy forms that is different. For example, the vibration energy of a leaf is different from the vibration energy which is present in a lion, which in turn differs totally from the vibrational pattern of a human being. Similarly, there are various higher vibrations of energy present in the universe whose frequency range is as much higher than those which can be perceived by the human senses. And there are some that we cannot even perceive by the human senses. So, what about the body energy? The body that we have, it also has energy because energy is flowing through us. We are emitting energy. We all search for health and happiness in our external environment, thinking that these are readily available in the outside world. However, several times this quest remains misdirected. Harmonized functioning of the body is essential and easily achieved by looking inwards and tapping the vast hidden resource of energy present in our own system. The ancient saints and yogis who lived on the planet, they spoke about this several times. Most of these techniques were observed by them in nature and further developed to be taught as different forms of meditative techniques by different I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Srimanti, thank you for mentioning. I was completely unaware that I had muted myself. I'm so sorry. So let's begin again. I am Sharmishta Mitra. I work at Illuminations Wellbeing Center as a hypnotherapist and a holistic counselor. I specialize in many modalities like hypnotherapy, NLP, um, chakra balancing and diagnosis. I am going to teach this also at Illuminations this week on the 28th and 21st, the next weekend, the basic and the advanced course of chakra diagnosis and cleansing. I'm also a past life regression therapist, trauma therapist, CBT practitioner, and a transpersonal psychologist. So in my sessions, I kind of combine everything together now. It's pretty integrated, all that the knowledge and the skill that I have acquired over the years and with the experience that I have gathered. I I kind of don't use one particular therapy anymore on unless like the client needs some specialized therapy. So as I was saying that, yeah, that too. Sorry, I missed out. Thank you, Srimanti. I'm also a teacher of dream therapy. So as I was saying that everything I had said a lot while I was muted. I'm so sorry for that. I'm going to repeat everything once again. And uh, uh, like we all are aware that everything in the manifest universe is made out of energy. So there is no two way about it anymore, right? We all know that. Okay. We will talk about it because that's something that I'm teaching at Illuminations also. So we're going to talk about it at the end, like personally, one on one, because today's topic is about energy cleansing and energy balancing. So at the end of it, we'll talk about it. So yeah, uh, as I was saying, the entire universe is a manifestation of energy. This energy is present in all forms that we see on this planet. However, the vibrational frequency of different energy forms is different. The vibrational energy form of a leaf is different than that of the lion, and the vibrational energy form of the lion is different than that of the vibrational pattern of a human being. Similarly, there are various higher vibrations of energy present in the universe whose frequency ranges are much higher than those which can be perceived by human senses. So in the body, there is our own energy, which is the prana, and also there is a universal energy which flows through us for the proper functioning of the body. As we search for health and happiness in our external environment, thinking that these are readily available in the outside world, however, several times this quest remains misdirected. Harmonized functioning of the body is can be easily achieved by looking inward and tapping the vast hidden resources of energy present in our system. Our ancient yogis and saints who lived on the planet have used it on them, and most of these techniques were passed on from generation to generation, and it were even developed further and taught now to common people so that we all can access that magic or that mantra of health and happiness. What is aura then? We always talk about aura. So, aura is the energy field that's in and around our body. So, our physical body is soaked in this energy like sponge soaked in water. And the chakras are distributed uniformly over the body. There are seven major chakras, and these are certain centers where energy is concentrated in the body. Since this energy moves like a wheel in a circular motion, these vortices of energy that run all along our body are called chakras. There are major chakras that correspond to the seven major endocrine glands in our body. Functioning of these chakras and the subsequent understanding of the psyche of the person can be detected in the course. We teach you how to use crystal pendulums, and that is programmed by your own energy. As a therapist, you program the crystal pendulum with your energy, and then you attune yourself with that pendulum and you use it to detect the imbalance in your client. This system originally stemmed from multiple ancient culture, and the most common chakra system is the basic seven, as I said, known as the root, the first. The second is the sacral. Solar plexus is the third. Heart is the fourth. Throat is the fifth. Sixth is the third eye. And the crown is the seventh. These seven are also referred by different Sanskrit names. I'm not going to go into that to complicate things right now. So, Chakras are both non-physical energetic openings in our body and physical representation of things in our life. Each chakra can represent a physical aspect in your life as well as the emotional and spiritual aspect as well. So, in the meditation that I'm going to guide afterwards, I'm going to ask you all, this is going to be a complete visualization meditation where I'm going to ask you all to find your own blocks. So just be adventurous, be imaginative, don't restrain yourself. Like go into yourself. I'm going to guide throughout the session. It's not going to be difficult, but just follow the guidance. If possible, I would prefer if you have your earphones on, because during the process, if you want to lie down later on or take a position where you are, resting, it will perhaps help you to focus better than having some kind of taking a difficult posture and more focusing on the posture than what's going on in the meditation. And in the end, after the meditation, you're going to write down the blockages that wherever you have noticed in your visualization, and we can talk about it like as a group, or you can send me personal messages regarding that, and we can talk about your personal experiences at the end. If you have any questions right now, please go ahead and ask me, because I'm going to talk a little bit more about the chakras before I go into the meditation. Is there anything else that you would like to ask me or talk about? Just feel free. I'm here for everyone. If there is any personalized question, just feel free. One more thing I would like to add here: the chakra balancing and energizing, cleansing, whatever we do, I I usually recommend this to my clients as a um control or preventive method than more when you are in a problem and you want to get out of the problem. You're in a state of discomfort. You want to get out of the discomfort through this method, because the energy method takes quite a consecutive number of times for you to come back and attune your energy to completely get out of it. So if you can rather um, I don't know why you can't hear. Um, Naz, I just don't know. Okay, so if you can't hear, just let me know, because if it is from my side, I can do something I can do. If it is from your side, you have to check your audio and figure out. Okay, thank you so much. So, yeah, as you asked me, Srimanti, about, you said that you mentioned about different frequencies. We can tap up to what frequency? According to the human system, whatever frequency we can tap, it's the higher ones and the most low ones. There is a decibel of that we can hear, and the decibel that we can, the frequency or in hertz that we can connect to. It depends also on person to person. It is not a universal limit that we can give. Some people have the capacity to tap into much higher frequency, and some people don't. It's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just that connection and the attunement those people have. So where it comes to energy and sensation and feelings, there is no particular wavelength which we can measure. But if it is about listening capacity, so we have a decibel from the lower decibel to the higher decibel, which we can hear, and below and after we can't. But for the energy tapping, it's completely personal. Some people have the capacity to tap even higher. That's not what I said, Lynn. About the meditation, you can join anytime. But if anyone would like to come for a session when they have a discomfort, that is what I'm talking about. Discomfort, we can always treat it, but it takes a longer time for treatment. But if the client, like with the awareness, if you go for energy cleansing on a regular basis, like say once in a month or once in 2 weeks, you just go and you do it on your own, like come to a therapist, and just like going to a spa to treat your body. So going to a therapist to treat the aura, energy field. We call it energy spa. So if that is where you are controlling and regulating your energy, keep it balanced all the time and not waiting for it to go imbalanced or disbalanced and then coming for a remedy. Of course there is remedy, but it takes longer. That's what I mean. Any more questions? uh, just a moment, I'm replying to someone. So all of you can do the meditation. That's not the problem. I hope I'm clear, Lynn. You got your answer, right? Yeah, this will be more like understanding your blockages on your own and then doing whatever it takes to help yourself. So if you do this on a regular basis, it will help you. So the chakras are also related to the seven centers of consciousness. And it is also very important that every chakra, as much as it's related to our endocrine glands, it is also related to a center of consciousness. Like the root chakra is related to the security center. So, this is the part of you that handles securing and protecting your basic needs and health. Food, shelter, water, family, friends, general emotional content are just a few examples of the assets that this aspect of you prioritizes. Serving as a sort of situation room. This aspect kicks into gear when threatened or a necessity is identified regarding the basic. So, secure, where you feel unprotected, you feel insecure. It could be food, shelter, water, family, friends, general emotions. This is called the security center connected to the root chakra. Next comes the sensory center connected to the sacral chakra. This part of yourself is concerned with your enjoyment of life's riches. This part of you tries to encourage as many pleasurable activities as it can. On the flip side of that sensory coin, it endeavors to not to be hurt. So when you're hurt, then also you can block your sensory center, which is the sacral chakra. You could be emotionally hurt. A pleasure that you are entitled to is being taken away, or you give it, then it is the sensory center that gets affected. So the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, the third one now, is the power center. So, concerned with both the internal and external forms of power, this aspect seeks and tends to power, building sources of wealth, influence, and prestige to gain more of the same or striving for a specific goal. You will want to be careful when nurturing the center. It's important to be able to influence the world around us in as diversely as possible. Equally as important is humility and the desire to strengthen your community, to keep safe from the greed that drives people to do terrible things for money and power. This center takes all toll. This aspect should only be sought when a specific goal is recognized. After the goal has been finished, we don't need to manipulate the center anymore. Over manipulation of the center, the power center, can create dysfunction in the whole energy field. The fourth is the heart chakra, and it is the love center. The center of consciousness here is this center is obviously responsible for your romantic relationships. The responsibilities of this center extend past that, including any interpersonal relationships, and the very important ability to love yourself. All that self love, compassion, all comes from this heart center or the love center. The development of this center is crucial to transcend the barrier that separates individuals from individuals. Like we disconnect from others because our heart center is not completely developed. When our heart center develops fully, we can come from dual to non dual. Then we connect with the unity consciousness, which is oneness or God or however you want to name it. As you nurture this center, you strengthen the input and the output of your heart. This results in a boost to the sincerity and frequency of empathic responses. And from the heart comes the throat center. So the throat chakra is called the cornucopia center. This emotionally driven aspect of yourself is responsible for the creation and maintenance of your sense of consciousness and your specialized perception of reality. The next one is the third eye, and the third eye is also called self awareness center. This center of ours is called, I will write it down for everyone. I think that will be better. Cornucopia. Just a moment. Did you get it? Or everyone? Yeah. I don't know why can't I even send the message. Okay. So now I was at the Third Eye Center, which is called the Self Awareness Center. And the center is the most important in the list, but because this from here, from the heart center onwards, starts the higher chakras, and the lower chakras are the basic chakras at the base. So this is your awareness center, and it coordinates your personality strengths to better understand yourself and the world around you. This featured outlook is particular to you, so you will want to always take time to understand your feelings towards life, relationship, between your feelings and your growth and productivity rate. The seventh chakra is the crown chakra, and this is also called the cosmic awareness center. The cosmic awareness center is how all your other centers, talents, friends, understandings, all build up to the grand scheme of life. This is the highest operational center in us. When everything is firing correctly with all other centers, this will be where you look to the mysterious and infinite beauty of the universe. It is through here that we connect to the higher frequency. And as I said, if our other centers are blocked or not functioning properly, this center will not open up the grand picture. This is where you put aside yourself as me and you become one with the cosmos, with the universe. So this is the center of oneness. There are different affirmations which goes with all the different centers and which we are going to do later. It's not important right now. So if you are all ready for the meditation, we can begin now. And I'm going to in the end give you how to build a protective shield around you through meditation and visualization. That also I'm going to teach you. So if you all are ready for the meditation, you can take your position. I would just like you to take a comfortable position and possibly you can lie down and relax, or if you're comfortable sitting somewhere, sit comfortably. And just take a few deep breaths first and connect with your breathing consciously and focus on your in breath and out breath. As you breathe in and out, imagine that you're breathing in relaxation, peace, and calm, and you're breathing out stress, anxiety, or anything that can obscure your experience of this meditation. And now focus on your amazing body. Feel the amazing complexity that Mother Nature has gifted you. Each muscle, bone, and blood vessel. Feel the deep energy currents constantly running inside and outside of you. Imagine that each muscle is now relaxing to the fullest. Just give the intention to your body to release and let go of anything that's disturbing you or preventing you to focus in the meditation now. And let the energy course through your body and help you relax even further. Feel yourself falling deeper and deeper into relaxation. Remember, the deeper you go, the more easy the process becomes, the more comfortable you get, and the more connected you get within yourself. Imagine yourself in a very deep trance. And in this trance, imagine sensing your energy field in and out of your body. Keep connecting with the energy field, and whatever visions you have, whatever you see, whatever you feel or sense, just get an impression. And all the blocks, all the discomforts will appear like walls before you. These walls represent represent your blockages. Some of you can see those walls. Some of you can just feel them. So, whichever sensory capability you want to use to bring these blockages to your awareness, use that either to feel them, sense them, or see them. Ask your inner wisdom to guide you in this process. Is there a massive wall before you? How big is it? How small is it? Are there a bunch of smaller ones or just one? Are those walls dark and grimy with dull energy, or are they fiery and angry? Do you find yourself in a black void? Is the black void filled with fear and things out to get you? Just get an impression from your inner wisdom to the answers of these questions. And now go to a wall and feel how negative it is. but also feel trapped positive energy around and within it, just waiting to get out. Feel a warm light around you, any color that you wish, and touch the wall. And as you touch the wall, feel the warmth from you dissolving the wall and converting the negative energy to positive. Feel the flow of energy becoming restored. Go to each wall that you noticed a little while ago and touch them and dissolve them one by one with the warm energy from your hand. At this point, you may start seeing visions of why the walls were put there in the first place. These visions may be intense. And once you get this message, why were the walls put there in the first place, you will also get the lesson that you are meant to learn. Feel the energy now surging out of your hands and point your hands to a wall and watch the energy dissolve the wall away. Feel the released positive energy around you and increased at an increased flow. Perhaps like a strong wind as the walls dissolve one by one. More light comes, and you may just find yourself in a beautiful scene in nature when all the walls dissolve and light comes from all the sides. You may find yourself at a place where you feel so relaxed and so comfortable, so at peace. Take your time. Once you find that peace and connect to it, send gratitude to the universe once again. And imagine yourself flying high above the scene. Feel energy rushing throughout your body. And every day in this world, we are all surrounded by new people, new experiences, both carrying diverse energy. Some may not be beneficial to us, just as there are bacteria in our physical world. The energetic fabric of this plane also carries parasites, just energetic in nature. And similar as you take precaution against the bacteria and parasites, it is important that you learn to protect your energy field. A strong shield that can be created by visualization, and the shield can become stronger every time you practice the visualization. You're going to make it stronger and stronger. Just like going to the gym and building the muscle. The more you work out, the stronger you get. It's the same for energy also. The more you connect, the more stronger the energy gets. A shield is an energetic layer that protects you from energy attacks and vibrational and that can penetrate your personal space. However, this should not be your only defense. The shield works best when you have a strong internal self, sense of self. To keep yourself spiritually strong, you must remove as many negative influences as you can from the mind, from your thoughts, from your belief systems. Eat healthy. Have a proper living lifestyle. Do things that nurture your soul. And then as a routine, energy cleansing ritual, just simple, protecting, building this protecting shield will help you with the other things that you'll do. So in the visualization, you're going to imagine the shield that we're going to create, blocking any negative energy to penetrate into your personal space and bouncing that back to the center. However, if you would like to keep it open to feeling the energy of people you meet, to be open to connections with the spirits of nature and higher vibrational interdimensional being, you may want to use a shield intentionally and only when necessary. So we are going to create the bubble shield today. This is very easy, the easiest method to create a bubble shield. It is useful for everyday protection, especially against human negativities. It is a perfect beginner shield for empaths. The burst of energy that we are feeling a while ago as you were surfing high above inside of you. You can imagine that you're stretching your hand as far as your hands go and crystallizing in your visualization, in your imagination. Visualize that you're crystallizing internally and creating a bubble with your hands. It's kind of a shell in the shape of an egg around your body, starting from your feet, going above your head. Imagine crystallizing from the inside, not from the outside. Imagine it starts from your chest and grows and expands and eventually goes outside and around your body. And from your chest, from your heart, imagine a loving, compassionate energy sealing you within that. Self-love, self-compassion. As you seal and crystallize the inner surface of this egg-shaped bubble, you can put any intention that you wish in this shield, in the boundary. It can help you to create healthy boundaries with others. It can help you to get all the positive energy and reflect and deflect back all the negativities. So put your own intentions as you wish, according to your individual need. Once you're done, just see how it feels to be inside the shield. Remember to use this visualization technique every day to make this shield stronger and stronger. And once you're done, you can slowly stretch your wonderful body. Send gratitude to the body. If you are not able to clear the blockages or feel the walls, it doesn't matter. It is just a beginning today. Be thankful that you could experience this. Be thankful that you know at least how to move forward if you could identify the blockages. And with days and more practice, perhaps you'll be slowly able to connect with yourself even more deeper. And then, whenever you're ready, you can slowly open your beautiful eyes with a beautiful smile on your face. Lynn, I love you. You know that, right? And just to let everyone know before you go today, before we disperse, that the energy cleansing, balancing, and energizing sessions that we do at Illuminations, you can book your assessment for 30 minutes. It's free before you come for a paid session. On the 20th and the 21st of November, I will be teaching this course, which will be a hands on therapeutic modality for anyone who wishes to learn this to practice on themselves or on others. To become a therapist, a professional, you can sign up for the course. On the 20th is the basic and the 21st is the advanced. When you are complete with the both, you'll be certified as a chakra balancing therapist, and you can use this as one of the tools as a therapist. So thank you all for being with me today, and it was wonderful connecting with everyone, and I feel so much connected in my heart and so much at peace with all of you being present today. I really feel that energy now. It's coming from all of you to me, and thank you so much. Lots of love and blessings to everyone who has been here today with me and to others who couldn't also. We'll see each other again very soon. Have a very good rest of the evening, all of you. Goodbye.